What's up, girls? Okay, I'm so pumped, and I wanted to make sure that I got this all started and get right started, everything. Okay, let me backtrack. Get started right. That's what I was trying to say. And get everything down to a T with you guys, nutrition, calendars, and everything. And I wanted to make sure you guys had it today because we're starting on Monday, just in case if you guys are like me, sometimes you'll do your meal plans on Saturday, with time zone differences. I'll be 2 hours behind you guys on Sunday. So I wanted to make sure I got this video out to you guys. So what it's going to be down is just a breakdown of everything that you need to know about the program and nutrition plans and just kind of what to expect. I cannot talk. What to expect going forward. So I'm super proud. All of us in this group, I created this message thread specifically. I might end up posting this to Girl Gang. We'll see, but I know for sure I'm posting it in this message thread. And this is for everybody. Right now I have 13 of us, but I have a couple girls I'm still talking to that are starting on Monday with us. And the reason I created this message thread is because we are all starting on the same day. So I want us to all experience the same hardness, the same struggles, the same sacrifices, all of whatever questions we have, all the things step by step going through this together. And that's why I wanted to create this huge thing. So at any time, if you are feeling like I'm just not feeling like I want to work out, come to this thread and tell us, let us support you. That's what we're here for. We're going through the same thing. Life is crazy right now, and I don't want to dismiss that, and I want you to know that. We're here for you. All the other girls are here for you. We're going to get through these 3 weeks together, get badass results, and just be unstoppable. That's going to be our thing. Let's be unstoppable. Let's conquer all the excuses together. Let's just elevate and get the best results. So I wanted to walk you through the program just a little bit because some of us have been coaches for a while and some of us are brand new, but Beachbody On Demand has changed a lot as well. So I just kind of wanted to walk us through. I hope this video is short, sweet, and to the point. If you want to pause me really quick and go grab a piece of paper, I am going to walk you through kind of the meal prepping process, meal planning process. But I will share my meal plan specifically with you in a graphic after this video. I already have it planned out and created, so I want to do that for you. But I don't want to, it's hard to do it on this screen step by step. So I'm just kind of going to give you some tips and we'll see how we roll. So I'm going to share my screen. That one. Okay. So Beachbody On Demand, I'm sure you guys all know you'll log in with the same workouts. If you click on programs, you want to go to, we will be doing the first 3 weeks together of muscle burns fat. And the next 3 weeks, we will be doing the advance if you feel like you can advance. But if you feel like you need to do another round of just the regular, that's okay. Another thing I wanted to say is, guys, if you feel like you need to modify. It's okay. I've always told myself that I would rather pause the workout and catch my breath and be able to finish the whole program than to let it keep playing and just sit down there trying to catch my breath. So at any time, if you feel like you need to pause it, if you feel like you need to lower your weight, that's okay. Be proud that you pressed play and that you finished a workout, even if you did 5 pounds when she did 15s, even if you did 5 push-ups and she did 20. Be proud of where you're at. And remember, guys, the small steps add up. Remember your big goal. What is your goal that you want out of this? What are you wanting to accomplish? Think about that right now. Write that down. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys to share. What are you wanting in the next 3 weeks? In the chat, I will type it up and put it in there too. What are you guys wanting in 21 days? What do you want to accomplish? But then from there, break it down. Let's say if it's a pounds thing, you want to lose 20 pounds in 3 weeks. Say I don't know what 20 divided by 3 is. So let's do 15. You want to lose 15 pounds in 3 weeks. That's 5 pounds a week. So what do you got to do that? I don't really know if that's healthy. I think the healthy is 2 pounds a week. So let's stick with that. Let's stick with no more than 10 pounds in 3 weeks to be healthy. But I was just trying to give you an example of like, break it down. If you want to, you know, stick on track with nutrition, make a goal of every single day, focus on that day. Don't worry about tomorrow, because the second that we think about tomorrow, we're already not reflecting of where we're at right now. And then we end up falling off track because you're like, oh, I got 21 more days. I don't know how I'm going to stay on track. Focus on today, focus on where you're at, and we're going to get through this together. Little tangent, but now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so I wanted you guys to walk you through all of this. So if you go to this is the first one. All the program materials that you need of getting started, the calendar, the dumbbell tally and everything, have that handy. Print that out if you need it, but the workouts will obviously be under the workouts. But I wanted to show you what everything looks like. So this is the getting right started. Getting right started, I said it again. If it pops up. I thought so. I pulled all these up before I started so that this didn't happen. Ugh. Okay, so the getting started guide, we're just gonna go this way. The getting started guide is going to break it down in everything that you need to know. Make sure you take your measurements, make sure you take pictures. I want you guys to think about pictures when you're taking before pictures. Do like lifestyle ones too. I want you guys to do like one that has like a white background, but also get in front of like your bathroom mirror and a pair of jeans that are maybe too tight that you can't button, or in a dress that like is too tight on your arms and you don't like it. Think about more of lifestyle ones too, so that you can share those later or see the progress. I always want you guys to remember that you never have to share your pictures if you don't want to, but you need them for yourself, because pictures show so much. Like, the scale's not always going to move, but you're going to be able to notice it. Your clothes fitting better, you have more energy, all those things. So make sure you do that as well. And then the other thing you need to make sure you have is the workout calendar. And the reason you need to have this printed and handy and ready is because it's going to tell you what workout you need to do. And going forward, every program has both of these. But the other thing that you need to have this for is because you're going to be tracking your numbers of how many reps you do. So make sure you have that handy. And then that's it on this program. So I'm so excited. Another thing that I wanted to say is, if I could grab them. I know not everybody has the bod ropes yet, but they are selling out fast. So these are 1 pound each. So if you have smaller weights that are like 1 or 2 pounds at your house already, you could use those. Or she says, just do the motion and that's okay too. So if you don't have these, it's okay. You can still start on Monday. The next thing I'm going to go through is the nutrition tab. So everybody has this as well. This is the nutrition center. What you're going to need to do is pick between 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix. I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference. What Ultimate Portion Fix is the container system, and it's what I've used the entire time. I like it because it tells me specifically what to eat, how many, and I'm going to walk you through this part. And this is how I make my meal plan, so this is what's easiest for me to explain. I like it because it's strict, but it's not strict because you get to choose. It's very informative and very black and white. You eat 4 containers of protein, you eat 4 containers of greens, you eat 4 containers, blah, 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 whatever meal plan you're on. And I'm going to walk you through that in a second too. I like that. I like that it tells me what I should be eating and it lays it out for me, but I get to pick the foods, and I'll show you that later. What 2B Mindset is you get a plate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you get a snack during the day. And on your plate, she's going to tell you 50% of it needs to be veggies, 50% of it needs to be protein. You get to pick what that is. It's way less restrictive. It's way more open-minded. And it takes away that if you have a really bad relationship with food, this is probably the program for you of just starting out. I think it's a very good beginner because it's way less complicated. But I am doing the first one, the Ultimate Portion Fix with the containers. I never had any problems with it, of it being too strict. I like it because it tells me what I'm supposed to be eating. And I found out that I wasn't eating enough food. And that's what a lot of people tend to find out. So once you break it down, I'm just obviously going to walk you through the Ultimate Portion Fix. But I also wanted to show you guys a cooking show. Why it's being really slow, I don't know. Okay, the cooking show. You go down to nutrition. It's going to be called Fixate. Why is it doing that? It keeps going back and forth like there's a ghost on my computer. Click on Fixate. This is a ton of healthy recipes. Make sure you go through these. If you click on resources and you pull up the Fixate recipe list, it's going to walk you through all of the recipes. Look at all of these. These are a ton. And if you're like, okay, I want this almond crusted chicken, you could click right on it and it's going to pop up all these. These 350 recipes. The reason I like these recipes over Pinterest is because it tells me what containers it fits into. My recommendation when you are completing your meal plan, if you want to do one of these recipes, I suggest you only pick one complicated, because this is more of a complicated recipe. It's not complicated, they're all easy, but more of a strategic recipe. I suggest you start with that recipe, figure out if you're going to eat it for your what meal you're going to eat it for, and then take away and tally those off on your meal plan already. So how I do my meal plan is I get a piece of paper and I will write out how many containers, and I'm going to help you figure out that equation. I write out 4 greens, 4 reds, 2 purples, and this is what mine is. I already know it. 2 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange. And I'll start at the top, so I'll know. And then I'll do breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. And I'll do it like that. So then for breakfast, say I'm eating eggs, peppers, and sweet potatoes. I'll write it like that. And then I'll go back to the top, and I know that that's a vegetable. That's a really bad tally. A vegetable, a protein, and 1 yellow. So I know that I have 3 left here now, 3 left here, still 2, now 1, now 1, now 1. So, does that make sense? So I want to help you guys figure out, you'll go to program, and this is, by the way, remember, I'm just going to do portion fix. So you'll go down to nutrition, go to portion fix, and these are all the things you'll need to pull up. Going down to container 101s, pull up this first. Pull up this one, the food list, and that's it for now. So let's start here. This is where you're going to calculate what your containers are, what I was talking about. So go through this at first. Your calorie on here, it was called, you go to container 101, calculate your calorie targets. So you will start with, are you working out? Not working out? No, that's not us. If you're working out, are you moderately? Is this moderate? Yes, because it's in between the 30 and 45 thing. So you would take your weight times 11 to get your baseline. You'll take your baseline plus 400, which equals the maintenance calorie. take the maintenance calorie minus 750, and this is your target calorie, your calorie target, okay? And then you'll go to this. Where did it go? Container plans. So whatever number you get is you're going to fall in between something, one of these, that calorie thing you got. And that's what meal plan you're going to go in. I fall in A most of the time. Sometimes I bump up to B though if I know that I'm getting like needing a little bit more food. For this week though, I'm starting in A because that's where I fell. And if I feel like next week I need to adjust it, I will. So then on a piece of paper, write down all of these, your numbers, whatever one you fall into. And there's more down at the bottom. It's not scrolling down, but yeah, it goes all the way to F. So you have those. What you're going to do next, and I want to give you guys just my tips on what I do. So what I do, and this is, I can write this out for you guys on a piece of paper too. With my calorie bracket, with when I fall in A, I want to tell you what I find easiest, and this is where I eat my containers. And I think everybody should start with this baseline, and then you can adjust it. Like, for instance, if you need to eat 5 veggies, you can add a veggie in one of the things. So I just do breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. Every breakfast, I know automatically I do a protein, a veggie, and a carb. At lunch, I do a veggie, a protein, a carb, and a fruit. At snack, I do a protein, a veggie, and a fruit. At dinner, I do a protein and a veggie, and that hits all my things. I do a healthy fat at breakfast too if I add an avocado, and that takes away my blue. Sometimes I add cheese on things, whatever, like all the things. So I'm going to write that out for you guys as well. And the reason I do that is because of you have to eat 4 veggies on my thing and 4 proteins, and I eat 4 meals. So I have to eat a veggie and a protein at every single meal. The way that I figure out my carbs is because on 2B Mindset, what she teaches you is the purpose behind all of the veggies, proteins, carbs, fruits, all the things, the reason that we eat these. And the reason that you eat a carb is for energy. You do not need energy before you're going to bed at dinner. So I do not eat a carb at dinner. I choose to put my carbs at breakfast and lunch. And that's why I have it written out like that. Another 2B Mindset trick is she'll tell you to drink 8 to 16 ounces of water before you eat. So if you have a water bottle, half of your water bottle you should drink before you ever take a bite. Another 2B Mindset tip that I'm going to give you is if you feel like you are still hungry, go and choose a carrot over anything else. And if you are still eating carrots, then you are hungry and you should probably add something else to your meal plan throughout the day. But if you can say no to a carrot, you're not hungry and you don't need to dig into that mental mindset thing that makes you feel like you're hungry. Okay, so now that you have this all written out, now I need you to go and start making your meal plan. Cool thing is this is where it's not strict because you are picking, if you go to Ultimate Portion Fix food list, this is going to pop up and it's going to tell you what your options are for every container. The higher it is, the better it is on here. So like sweet potatoes are the best, and according to her, for these. Avocados are the best, where queso is the worst, according to this. But you can still have it. It's just higher nutritional density. Here's your orange, all of the things. Okay? And that's where you're going to break it down. And I'm not going to dive too deep into this because I'm going to post my my meal plan and my breakdown of what categories I eat. So like I said, if you fell into the B category, and I was talking to my girl Marissa, who's doing the program with us, she fell into the B category, and what she did for breakfast was added bacon to her eggs. So she's doing 2 eggs and a piece of bacon. So that added a whole nother container. So she's doing 2 reds in the morning of the containers. And that's what you guys can do too. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what else. You guys have your meal plans. that I'm going to post. I wish you guys were on here so that you could have asked questions. Meal plans, make sure you're grocery shopping. There's on there, guys, there's so many tips. Let me go back to it. So many tips of like family fix, meal prep so you're prepared. Like, guys, you have to meal prep if you want to stay on track. If you fail to prep to fail. You need that quick, easy, just easy to grab. Additional resources, she has like tally sheets to help you, some meal plans already, sample meal plans. There's a ton of things on here. So that's going to wrap up the video. Guys, I'm so excited to start on Monday. Make sure you take the time today or tomorrow. Text me if you have questions. Reply here once you do your meal plan. Tell us what your goals are. Take your pictures. Get pumped, because I'm pumped. I'm so excited to start. So what the breakdown is going to be just in this little message thread is I want us to check in every single day. Once you get your workout in, post a sweaty selfie. And at the end of the day, let's just do a check-in of how did you feel today? How's your nutrition? Check in. Let's keep each other accountable. And if you guys are feeling off, if you're feeling like you're going to fall off, if you're feeling like today is just not the day, Tori, I need help, text us in that thread. I promise you, you won't be annoying. I promise you that if you're feeling that way, so is another girl in that group, and she will thank you because you reached out. So I'm pumped. Monday is less than 40 hours away. Morning workout. Get it done on your own though. You're always welcome to get on our morning Zoom link. It's 5 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Central time is when our morning call is. And I always suggest that you guys get on that. It's just motivational tip. But the line is open all day, every day for your workout. Log on to that. It's this Zoom like this. Mute yourself and work out. Nobody's watching you. You could even do one of these things. So nobody could even see you. Just jump on. It's always open. I can put in the link in there too. So I need to do the link for you guys, breakdown of meals, and my meal plan. Okay. I will see you guys in the chat. I'm pumped. Bye.